Let me tell you something even worse. On my fourth run, mind you, I've only had this shoe for a week, I heard a snap in the shoe. The snap I heard was in this shoe, and it's literally broken. I bought Puma's Fast-R Nitro Elite, and I was so excited. I was so excited to do a shoe review, but honestly, I'm not excited anymore. In fact, I'm a little upset. For those of you who've watched my videos before, I'm a very positive guy. I like highlighting the strength in shoes. And yes, I will speak honestly, but genuinely, I'm a very happy and positive guy, and my channel is sort of branded as such. But you see, I bought this shoe on the strength of this shoe. This is Puma's DV8 Nitro Elite 2, and to me, this is one of the best running shoes you will get, not just from Puma, but just generally. This has, in my opinion, the best outsole I've seen on any running shoe. It's on the strength of this shoe, I bought this one, and I loved the runs I've done in it until I started to see things go wrong. So I want to talk to you about three things. Like I said, I'm not going to do any whizzy editing. I'm just going to talk to you based on how I'm feeling right now. I've got three things. I'm going to start from the least important all the way to the main issue. The first one is, this kind of video doesn't help my channel because I'm a very small channel. I've got 5,600 and something subscribers, and I'm trying to grow the channel by reviewing shoes, getting people engaged with the content. So when I criticize a shoe, the brand that makes that shoe might not want to engage with me, might not want to work with me. But you see, people come to my channel because I'm honest. I offer an everyday person's view, and people will take my opinions and actually buy a shoe based on what I've said. Because of that, there's a certain integrity that says, I actually don't mind if a brand doesn't want to work with me, as long as I tell the truth. That's three. The second thing is, when I experienced the issues I'm about to tell you, I left my house, and from my house to the Puma store is about 2 hours. I have to drive to the station, and I get on a train into London, change to get underground and get to the store. It costs me about £32 to do that trip. Mind you, the shoe already is £220. I get to the store, and I told them the issue I had with the store, and with the shoe, and I'm gonna tell you the issue in a second. Please stay on and hear this, because it will influence how you see this shoe, and therefore you decide whether you want to buy it or not. So I meet a guy on the shop floor, and I recognize this guy's just doing his job. It's not his place to deal with the size of the issue I'm about to explain. But I clearly tell this guy, I'm a YouTube shoe reviewer. And so I've come to you for two reasons: to express my issue and see what you say, but I would like for them to see if they want to do something about my issue. So this guy goes and speaks to the main guy in the store, and their response is, it's a defect with your shoe. Let me just touch on quickly what the issue is. You see these lines here. On the outsole, it stops there on the inside of the shoe. Sorry. Yeah. But on the outside of the shoe, those lines actually run all the way across to the midsole. When you're toeing off, these lines open up and it's actually tearing. I'll show you that in detail in a second. So I explain this, and the guy says it's a defect with my shoe. So I go pick up another shoe in their store, and I demonstrate this toeing off action, and he can literally see these three lines I'm talking about tearing into the midsole. And it's just it. Says, well, you bought your shoe at such a place, maybe you might want to talk to them. Or you might want to take it to that store. So out of honesty, the shoe cost £220. I bought it for £154 at the outlet shop in Ashford in Kent. Because I went to this store, they then said, well, you'll have to go deal with them because it's a defect with the shoe. And so I left. Now, I wasn't going there for a refund. I wasn't going there, but I just wanted to let them know I'm doing a shoe review. And I was very explicit. I'm doing a shoe review on the shoe. What's your response to this? And that's what they said to me. It's a defect with the shoe. And if you want to do something about it, take it back to that store. And I left. Let's get to the issue. So let me pick up the other shoe. Yeah, this one. I'm going to try and demonstrate the big issue first. You see, I'll try and get it up close. These lines here, there's three. There's this line, pardon me, this line, and this line. You can see that on the inside of the shoe, they stop there, but on the outside, it actually runs all the way through, that if you turn the shoe, those lines make an appearance on here. When you're toeing off on the shoe, that literally opens up the shoe like that. And on the first run, I'll put a picture here and then zoom it in. You can see where that line is literally tearing into the midsole. That was my first run. Mind you, I've only had this shoe for a week. I take it to another run. Ultimately today, 4 runs later, 220-pound shoe, and it's literally tearing into that midsole. Let me tell you something even worse. So, on my 4th run, I heard a snap in the shoe. If I use this shoe, you can't bend the back of the shoe. You can't. You literally cannot bend the back of the shoe because this plate is somewhat being held somewhere there, and you can see the power plate, the carbon plate that runs through it. The snap I heard was in this shoe, and it's literally broken. The subscribers of my channel will vouch for me in saying I'm the most positive, happiest YouTube channel you will come across. Now, Puma, I would love if somebody from your organization got in touch with me, because this is an opportunity to tell the story right. This is an opportunity to engage with your audience and say, actually, yeah, that was wrong, but we're working on it, we're doing this. In fact, even just an apology. At the very least, just somebody saying, no, we're sorry about that. I felt disrespected to be told it's a defect with my shoe when I'm demonstrating in the store. All your other shoes that have got these lines running through this midsole are ripping into that midsole. To be fair, the break had not happened. But I'm showing you now. I would love to hear from you. Sincerely, somebody who genuinely loves. You have to go to my Instagram and see what I've said about this shoe. Honestly, I've given it nothing but praise, because the performance of it when you're trying to do your speed work, intervals, I did 12 by 200 meter reps. Great. Somebody accused the shoe of being a one-trick pony, that it only does speed work. No, I did a zone 2 run in this shoe. Perfect. I did an easy run, which was 45 minutes at about 550 minute per K pace. Great. And today I did 3 times 7 long reps at around 450 pace. It works great. This is not one of those videos I'm trying to get subscribers for. It is honestly somebody who loves running shoes just disappointed. Because I love Puma. I love the Fast-R Nitro Elite too. I love the work that you guys are doing with the running channel. In fact, I've always tried to get on those runs. They're just oversubscribed. I can never get in there on time. So I love the Puma brand. And I hope the people at Puma don't look at my video as a strike against their name. Because genuinely, that's not me. But I hope you reach out to me. Thank you.